Hey everybody, it's good to be back. First off, I just want to start off by saying that I took a little break there for a little bit. Had some family not doing really well health wise, and then I think just that and a lot of stuff combined just kind of put me in a bad mindset, headspace, and just kind of needed to have a relaxer for a few weeks there. Also had a family vacation, so I'm sure y'all understand. But I'm glad to be back. I have a really, really cool guest for y'all tonight to start it back up. And but first off, before I get to my guest, I was wanting to give some shout outs and things like that. But give me 1 second. I want to try and get something pulled up here on my laptop real quick. Just bear with me. Okay. All right. So, anyways, so in the event for those of you who are watching that don't already know about these pages and stuff like that, I'm fixing to tell y'all about that are maybe new to the page. Go give a few of these pages a follow. CSRA Veterans. It's a page that's trying to start off by putting on stuff for veterans, EMS, firefighters, police, the whole 9 yards. And they're just getting started, so bear with them on that. Savannah River Slam Lock and Dam series on Facebook. If you're around this area of the CSRA, it's a new page. They're just starting out as well. Hopefully soon there'll be some announcements on some dates set for some fishing tournaments. I think that's going to be a really cool thing. And let's see, Let's Talk Augusta. I wanted to mention them. They always Southern Precision Outdoors. They got some great thermals, and I'm gonna put a link in the comments for y'all to go follow them in case you want to buy yourself some cool thermal stuff. Thermal scopes is what I'm talking about. The Augusta chapter of Ducks Unlimited. Go give them a follow, and as well Augusta Wild Outdoor Expo. The Augusta Wild Outdoor Expo, we have the next one is March 7th and 8th at the Columbia County Exhibition Center. We're looking for more vendors, so if you know of anybody like a vendor of anything that want to even come on, put on a workshop or sell some stuff around the area that's from around the area or even the state of Georgia, message me and give me a holler, and I can put you to, get you some more information or put you through to the right person. And the Augusta Ducks Unlimited, we're having an oyster roast, and I'm going to put something in the comments a little bit later on about that, but I just made a post about it yesterday. You can go back and look at that as well on my page. And make sure I ain't leaving nobody out. And lastly, just also, if you like what I'm doing, and it would really go a long way and help me out if anybody wants to go on my page and subscribe to me. It's only like $5 a month, but I promise you, it would really go a long way and help me out on being able to make better content, buy better stuff, get a better setup, all those kind of things. So just wanted to throw all that stuff out there for y'all. And now let's see if we can get our guest on. Let's see here. Just bear with me for a second. Oh, great. Now the internet's bad in the neighborhood. Just got an update about that. So I hope that doesn't mess up my podcast. We've been having internet stuff getting fixed around here lately. Let me type a couple little things here real quick. Let's see, is this him right here? Nope. Slow connection. It's always something, man. Bear with me. Hopefully he Oh, here we go. Hopefully this works. I seen you, True. If you hear this, I just sent you an invite. Hopefully it works. Sometimes it takes a minute. Just bear with me. I seen it pop up for like 1 second and then it went away. Hold on. It says adding. All right, it says adding again. Let's try it again. There we go.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. All right, it says adding again. Let's try it
You
again.
gotta turn the sound down.
You might have to turn your volume down on your laptop.
Yeah, that'll work.
There you go.
So good?
Oh yeah, I can see you.
What's going on, man? How you?
I'm good, brother. It's good to finally get you on here. How's things going out your way?
Oh, it's going great. It's going great. Couldn't be any better.
Let me do one thing real quick. I'm gonna move my camera back just a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, it's good to finally get you on here, man. Let's see what it looks like. I've been there we go. Okay. Hopefully it sees me. Can everybody see me? Doesn't look like it shows my whole head.
Do what?
Kind of zoomed in.
Does it zoom? Need to back it up some?
I hate how this thing zooms in so far, man.
Yeah. This is new to me, so
No,
I don't know what's going on
it's
this
the only
live. I
thing.
had to get my wife to come in here and see my little tech support. She had to come like turn my settings on my
Oh, it's fine, man.
phone and everything.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. It's just I wish they would do better about how it zooms in so far sometimes, but
Yeah,
it is what it is. We make do with it.
that's right. That's right.
So start off if you want to and tell everybody kind of about yourself.
Well, my name's Truett Marshall. I guess you call a diehard turkey hunter. I'm a Christian, and I don't know, just a good old country boy. I just became a father, and I guess that's just me. And a little wrap up right there. That's it.
I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yeah.
What got you into hunting and just anything outdoors?
So I was very fortunate enough to my dad. He always hunted and turkey hunted, and he didn't never really pressure me to get into it, but I always wanted to go. If I wanted to go, he would take me. I can remember, man, I don't know how little I was, but I can remember me being on the shoulders, and I don't remember all of it, but he took me on a deer hunt. A doe came out, and he popped her. And I can remember him shining on the ground with a light and looking for blood and all that. And once we got to it, it kind of freaked me out because I didn't see the horns on it. I was so little. I was like, I don't like that. now what's wrong with this one? But yeah,
Yeah.
just I guess I always had a heart for the outdoors, and I guess I don't know. Seems like if you're bred into a hunting family, you know, it's just kind of just it's in your blood, I guess, if that makes sense.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely understand. Myself, I was probably, oh my gosh, I can remember going probably when I was 4 or 5 just to sit in the stand with my grandfather, and then probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 whenever I shot my first like real gun, like a 410, I think it was, single shot. And then I think I was 9 years old when I first got walked to the deer stand and left alone for a little while. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
some good memories, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's he was there when I killed my first turkey, first deer. I remember my first deer was like a 50-pound yearling. We was on these management areas in Mississippi. They do like a youth hunt. Sometimes they're a little bit before you know, the actual youth season. It's like a little special hunt, and it's really good if you get kids out with and hunting. It's really
Yep.
good opportunities. A lot of good land, and there's a lot of good, you know, you'll see a lot of deer and stuff like that. But I can remember first doe was in a soybean field. It kind of laid down, and I kind of snuck up to it, and it stood up, and I shot it and ran off, and man, he thought I'd killed a world record. And we took it to the game warden station. The biologist was there, and he's just fired up for me. He's like, man, go get you another one. He didn't care. I don't think he could kill like one doe a day. He's like, I don't care. We need to get him out of here. Go kill another one. And now I'm struggling to barely hold this big rabbit up, basically. But I don't know. It's just like, that's another thing with the hunt community. Everybody's usually fired up for you, especially like little kids, man. I can remember just old men all my life, like messing with me as a kid about hunting and just them being happy for you. And that's probably another reason I like to do it so much. It's those guys, they impacted me so much, and just makes you want to go back.
The
So
camaraderie is what's really one of the best parts about it. And like you said, even like for me, even hearing my papa's stories, the old hunting stories where they would be at camp and playing pranks on each other and putting a fake deer out in the field and just killing this, you know, just all kind of stuff, rubbing trees to make it look like buck rubs in front of their friend's stand, and him hunting it nonstop and not seeing anything, just stuff
yeah,
like that. I mean, that's what it's about.
yep. My grandpa, he's got some funny stories. He's no longer with us, but man,
Yeah, mine
all the
either.
stories I probably shouldn't say on here because he might have should have went to jail for some of them. But man, he was a character. It was funny.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're really big into turkey hunting from what I see. I know, you know, just by looking at your page and following you for a while, you do a lot, and it could just be seasonal. I don't know if you're big into deer hunting, like really huge, but you seem like one of those people that tell me, I hear it all the time, if turkey season was year round, they would just turkey hunt and quit deer hunting.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, man, I love to see that big old rat come through the woods, but I don't know. It's just something about that gobble of that turkey. It's just, I don't know. It sometimes can be hard for me to get up and go deer hunting. You know, if it ain't the rut or something, I'm dragging around. But man, if it's springtime and I got an opportunity to go turkey hunting, I'm gonna be in those woods. I'm not gonna miss a day of hunting if I can go.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. The good Lord blessed me with a heart for the wild turkey. It might sound weird, but I don't know. It's like you actually have a love for the bird. Uh, that's I went to Mississippi State for forestry and wildlife management, and the wild turkey was a big part of that. And that this might sound funny, but the wild turkey has taken me places I never thought it would. I got so many friends because of that wild turkey, and so many just opportunities, and like these skits. I do a lot of turkey hunting skits, man. It's just and it's the comeback story of the wild turkeys. I don't know. I'm just fascinated with them.
Yeah. What if you don't mind me asking, what all did you learn while you was in college pertaining to the turkeys? Anything really interesting that The
Just
average
like
person might not.
I was more. I got a wildlife degree too, but it's forestry and wildlife. But mainly just like land management, timber management, and how it affects the habitat and stuff like that. Of course, you want to thin out stuff, get more sunlight, get more cover, brood cover, and stuff like that. But it's more of a forestry degree with like a little bit of focus in wildlife. If that makes sense.
I got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I think. No, go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna go be like a full-time biologist, like I had to go to master's school, and once I got in school, I'm like, I really don't want to get my master's, so I was just stuck with forestry, and it's been a blessing too. I've got a great job, and it's been blessing, so I don't regret anything about my decision.
There you go. That's what it's about.
Yes, sir.
Um, you got some like some cool tips, and you can kind of share with everybody being a diehard turkey hunter, like maybe setups, maybe some really good calls that maybe people can buy or techniques or anything like that you'd like to share?
Well, I might have to charge them for these
That's
tips
fine.
now. No,
That's
I'm
fine.
just kidding.
Leave a link in
Uh,
the comments. No, I'm
I
just
will.
kidding.
A lot of people are. I don't know. I started killing a lot more turkeys when I started using the vegetation a lot more to move and using the landscape. Sometimes if a turkey gets hung up, somebody might just sit there, and if he don't come, he don't come. But I may scare him, but if he's not coming, I'm usually going to move on him, like get closer, crawl or something like that. And you always hear people talking about how good the turkey can see. Yes, they can see, but if you can get down on your stomach and there's like a wall of vegetation, it's thick, you can get close to a turkey. You'll be surprised. I mean, I guess a tip I would say too is just try it. You never know if you don't try it. Something. If you're in a slump, you keep doing the same thing over again. Try something. Get closer. Get in that bubble. Get change it up a little bit. And another thing is too, just calling to a turkey sometimes a little bit too much. Man, I wouldn't say too much, but knowing the right time when to call to a turkey. Now, if you got one on a limb and he's just hammering, you're just he's just gobbling. Well, he's gobbling because he's waiting on the hen to come up, and he's gonna fly down there to her. But if you keep calling, he's just gonna wait and wait. It's gonna make your day a lot longer than it should be. But I got another tip for you.
Okay.
I was talking about crawling on a turkey or whatever. If you ever do start crawling, if you ever crawl out in the field or go crawl to a food plot or something, just to glass it, see if a turkey's out there, always bring your gun with you. Don't leave it behind you 10, 15 yards on a tree. Because I've had several times turkeys come just out of nowhere, out of the grass, and start strutting right beside me, and I'm just standing there, and I can't do nothing.
Oh, no.
Lay up against a tree. So and I guess every time you go, kind of think about what you did, what you could have done different, and if you were successful, kind of like, okay, this worked out. Keep in mind for next time and stuff like that. But every turkey's different too. But yeah, learn as you go.
I've had people on my podcast, and we'll talk about stuff like that similar. And man, I know people that will actually write down the weather temperature, the wind, everything, to where they went. I mean, they keep up with literally everything from every hunt, so that way they can learn from those things. And you know what I mean? Like, so that way it helps them in the future or even the next year.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing that same stuff too. Like the pressure, writing it down and stuff
Yep.
like that. Now, I don't do that because I don't know. That's just a lot for me to keep up with. But
Oh, for sure.
it
100%.
definitely it it would be a good thing to see. It's like, man, these turkeys weren't gobbling. I thought they were gobbling. You can look back if you got like a tally book or something, like similar dates and weather
Yep.
patterns and stuff like that. That would be pretty interesting.
Real quick, Andrew McNeil says, watching from Eastern North Carolina, just started my own business, Creek Bend Outfitters. Love the videos, Truett. Need to get you one of my diaphragm calls I just started making. And then he says, CSRA Whitetails and more, we need to get you in a Creek Bend Outfitters hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, get with us. He said he's originally from North Augusta, so over where I'm at. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, get with us after this is over with, or we'll send you a message. I'll get with you. But going back to everything, let's see here. I wanted to talk about I seen you just won the Louisiana State Championship. What's it called? The U.S. Open for turkey calling?
Yeah, so I won the hunters division. That's like it's kind of like the amateur division or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So it's like the step before you start calling against the big boys. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I wasn't really expecting that, and I had a great time. Have you ever been to a calling contest?
I have not. It's funny you just brought that up because I'm kind of a part of a group that's trying to. We have this expo that we just started up last year, and it's going to be the second one next year. And we're already trying to like find vendors and stuff like that. And the idea was brought up about, could we have a turkey calling thing? And the only issue we're having, or even duck calling, the issue we're having is like it's competing with big time trails and people that do it, pretty seriously and all that. And we just don't think it's going to be. It would be hard to get a lot of people. I don't know, man. So it's something up in the works that we're still trying to figure out. But I would love to have one eventually, for sure.
Yeah. You're in Georgia, right?
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of turkey callers, competition callers, a lot of good ones there in Georgia. They'd love to have another contest, I would think. There's these group of guys. They have it's Talk About Outdoors Chasing Weekends. The same guys. They do a podcast. You might have heard of them. It's Alex Ford, Nick Wilson, and Chris, and all them, and some other guys. But they do a bunch of calling contests. I'm sure they're glad to, if you reached out to them, check them out, and they can give you some tips. There's also the Turkey Calling Contest Facebook page. That's where a lot of people put their contest on there. And there'd be some guys willing to help you get started on the right tracks and stuff. What time of year is this expo usually?
What time of year?
Yeah.
The one next year is going to be March 7th and 8th.
Okay. Yeah.
So right before turkey season.
Yeah. I think the guys I just mentioned, Alex and Nick, I think they're having a contest that weekend too. I think, I'm not sure. But yeah, I will say one thing about the turkey calling community. If I know one thing about them, man, they will reach out and try to help you the best way they can. Or I'm just like, even if like you went to a contest, it's like so inviting, and those people they're stand-up people. It's like I can't tell you how many friends I've made just going to a couple contests and talking to people, and it's like big time guys like oh my gosh, I can't believe I was talking to him, and it's like just talking to somebody like a campfire, kind of like we're doing right now. It's it's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool. It's definitely, if you haven't been to one, I would do it. You meet tons of people and get to hear a lot of turkey noises, turkey calls and stuff.
I could go and film the whole thing and put it on my page too, probably. Let everybody see one.
Yeah. I know if somebody's not streaming it, you stream it up, man. That'd be a good thing too.
Yeah, for sure. When we get done tonight, and you get a minute after we get done, shoot me a contact or name or those guys so I can try and reach out to them about that, what we was talking about.
Okay, sounds good.
And I appreciate that, man. That'll be great. I'd love to try and get something like that at our expo. I think that would draw a lot of attention.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so did you have to qualify to get that calling championship? Like, is there like, I know in other sports and stuff like that, there's like qualifiers and things of that nature.
So I did the honors division. You just show up, but once you win one, you can't call into it. You have to call in the open or the senior open or the
Yeah.
friction open, whatever you want to call in. And if you win one of those, it qualifies you for the Grand National College Championship in Nashville at the
Ooh,
WTF convention. And so that's like the Super Bowl right there. So
that's like the masters of the golf.
yeah. So you got to win one to go to Nashville,
Yeah.
and then you gotta they got prelims. You got to make the cut for the prelims and call them the finals. It's a lot goes into it, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's just like any other thing. You got to put your heart and soul into it and really work at it.
Oh yeah, and I tell you, like there's some guys that's all they do, and that's why they're so great too. So it's
Oh, I believe it.
yeah, it's pretty addicting too. So it's not hard to get into it. That's like I was at one of my buddy's house last night. And we stayed there till 10:30 or so. Just he's got a press. We was sitting there he's putting up calls. We were trying them and seeing what's that, just tweaking them, trying to get a little better sound and stuff, or seeing what sounds we can get out of the stuff he was making. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you. I ain't trying to put you on the spot, but if you got one that you want to, whip out there for me and show everybody what you got for a second, it's up to you.
Turkey calls?
Yeah.
I got some mouth calls. That's mainly what I use is mouth calls. I'll tell you what I won the hunters division on. My buddy Nick Wilson, I was just talking about. He makes a batwing, chasing weekends batwing. That's what I yelped with, and I did my kikis and purrs on a ghost cut by Pinhoti or Dave Owens. So that's what I was using.
I got
But
you. Yeah, I watched the video of you winning. That was pretty awesome. I know you was excited.
yeah, I was. I felt good. I felt like I had a good run, and
Yeah,
people were
that's
texting me
awesome.
after I got done. I was like, "How do you think you did?" I was like, "I think I did good. We'll see." And sure enough,
So
I ended up winning it.
I'm completely green when it comes to this. So I'm gonna ask a question. It may be a dumb one, but I'm gonna ask it. So like, does the people that score or judge you when you're doing that, what mistakes are they looking for? Like, are you trying to pretty much mimic like a whole scene, like pretty much pretending you're out there and you're the hen and you're the gobbler, and is it kind of like that?
No, it's most of the time they do have some scenarios where you're a bunch of turkeys or imitating a bunch of turkeys trying to paint a picture. But a lot of times it's just they'll call out a call, say like a hen, the plain yelp of a hen, and you just yelp like a hen turkey. It's
Oh, okay.
really an imitating contest, not a calling contest, because you're not really trying to call a gobbler to you. You're just trying to sound like the most like a turkey as you can.
I
And so
got you.
they'll do that. You'll do your run, and they'll call out a next call and be like, caller 16, when you're ready to kiki run. And you'll do the kiki run and stuff like that. And
Got you.
the judges, they're trying to see how much you sound like a turkey. So that's what they score you on.
Okay.
It's usually like 15 through 20 is like the score you're gonna get. 20 is like there's a turkey on the stage.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
like they're like as turkey can be. But yeah, and they'll have a scorecard, and you'll have like the amount of calls they call out for you, and they'll have 18, 17. They'll just score you based on those 19 and a half, stuff like that.
Okay.
And usually they'll combine those scores and throw out the high one and the low one, and that'll be your total score right there.
Yeah, I was curious
Yeah,
just how it works.
yeah, you need to go one, get your feet wet, see what it's like.
Yeah, that's right. And I wanted to say appreciate it, Andrew McNeil. He sent me some stars. I appreciate that, brother. Um, So let's get started on these skits. When did you start doing the skits? Like, did it just dawn on you one day in your head, like, man, I need to start trying, I need to dip my feet in this, or like, how did that get started?
So there for a while. I started off on TikTok when, like, I guess when I first got TikTok, I was doing like animal noises, and it's like every day I did like a different animal noise, and I kind of got a decent following doing that, and I kind of like teetered off. And I always been a big fan of TK, Mike, and stuff like that. I always want to do something like that, and I just started doing them. I had a pretty good buddy, Trent Ellis. He kind of influenced me too. He got on Cuz's podcast and was like, he kind of got on there and said, "Why ain't you?" He was talking about buddies and stuff. So I know tons of guys that could be doing this and they're not doing it. And I was like, well, I'll give it a shot and start doing it. But I kind of did. I was doing stuff before then I kind of just took it serious and it started taking off. So that's really how I got into it.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. You're gonna have to hook me up with Mr. Trent next too. I would love to have him on here and talk to him too, because I follow both of y'all and have for a while, and I love both of y'all's stuff for sure.
Yeah. So me and Trent went to forestry school at Mississippi State together. So that's how we know each other.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's been your most successful video so far doing this skit?
The Labor Day one's always been funny. I had some recently, one where I was dancing for turkey hunt permission. That one did
That's
pretty
my
good.
favorite. That's my favorite.
Yeah. A lot of people like the Easter sunrise service one, of the guy shooting the turkey off the limb while the preacher's preaching or whatever. A lot of people like that one too. So I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
know.
everybody has experience with that because my dad, he's a preacher. That's actually him in that video. But he said one time somebody left a sunrise service and got in their truck and started headed towards the turkey, gobbling like that. They left and went hunting that turkey. And, of course, the Hayden, Alabama podcast, they had a little story about a turkey gobbling while Robin was preaching. That was pretty funny, too. So I guess everybody's got a little turkey sunrise service story in the South.
That's awesome. Yeah, I really love that dance one, man. I was showing everybody that one, telling everybody I need to see that one, because I think that skit is so relatable that I think you could even use it even more again eventually and just change it up somehow a little bit, and it would be just
Yeah.
as successful.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Because who hasn't I mean, besides maybe the dancing part, but there's probably been a lot of people that's thought about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's probably some people acted on it, too, for sure.
You're probably right. You're probably right. Does
Yeah.
does your family or anybody in your family or friends, do they help you out making these skits, like videoing or anything like that, or do you do it all solo?
No, I gotta give a shout out to my wife. She's I guess my tech person. She came in here and figured out how to do the settings on my phone to get this microphone or the camera working. But she's always most of the time, 99% of the time, she's filming me. And she can't do it. I got like a camera stand, but it's just a whole lot easier for her to do it.
Yeah,
Shout out to her for doing it. She's a
there
trooper.
you go.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I was curious about that. So how's the feedback been, like from your family and friends and stuff like that about all your
Oh
videos?
yeah, yeah. About the videos, yeah. Everybody seems to like them. Have some people like, oh, that was stupid. Why you do that? But I don't care. If you worry about what people think about you, you won't ever do nothing. That's how I am. I was like, okay. I mean,
Yep.
that's why I do these videos, because I really don't care what you think about me unless you're, feeding my family or something.
There you go.
I've had some people, say that they've been going through tough times and watch my videos and it helps them get through it. And I was like, wow. And that's kind of when it dawned on me. It's like, okay, these videos are making a little bit more of an impact than I thought they were. People were really starting to like them. That's like,
Yep.
I got to tell us, lumber mills and stuff, and I'll have guys that'll be like, "Hey man, I seen your video," and all kind of stuff. It's like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. It's a great feeling whenever you're helping somebody out that you didn't even really know you were helping out in the first place, and doing something
Yeah,
that you love to do.
yeah, that was pretty cool to hear that. I was like, dang, and that keeps you going because sometimes you'll fluctuate on stuff, and somebody says something like that, man, I really love it. It's like, okay, and that give you like a little boost to keep on doing the videos and stuff like that.
Very true.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Andrew McNeil says, "What do you guys think of the Carl Ray Holyfield shenanigans down in Mississippi?" I don't have a clue what he's talking about. Do you?
Yeah, there's a guy, Carl Ray Holyfield. He got in some trouble down there in Mississippi. Uh, I don't know, something about a game warden and all that. Yeah, it's I've talked to Carl Ray, and I've called against him. He's always been a good guy to me. So, uh, I don't know. I don't know all the details about what went on with that, but definitely something. It's something. It's something. I'll tell you that.
Oh, no goodness. Okay, I have to look into it then after we get
Yeah,
done.
they recently had some podcasts come out. You need to check them out.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go watch them.
Another thing I was wanting to touch on was, do you ever want to like collab up with other content creators in the future and maybe anything like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I got some buddies that have done videos and stuff
Yeah, that's good. I know I saw.
before. Just
You ever
skits.
heard of Marshall Patrick?
I'm sure if I seen his video, I'd recognize him,
He's
but
from out
the
of
name.
Georgia. He's from out of Georgia. He makes some really funny skits too. And he ended up getting Ginger Billy, I think, to come on a few of his. And that's what made me think about it. I was like, man, Truett could get with a couple of these people like that and make some awesome videos.
Oh yeah, Ginger Billy. He's a funny guy.
Oh yeah, yeah, he sure is. So let's shift over to I know that I want to talk on these cooking videos, man. I saw you trying to dip your feet in these cooking videos here lately, man, and you've been making some good looking stuff. I got wrote down some bang bang nuggets and turkey sliders. Like, talk to us about all that. What got you into making these cooking videos?
Man,
Trying to help me get more fat.
that's right. Like, man, I got a gut for a reason. We like cooking down here, and my mama, she's always been one that can throw down in the kitchen. I guess I got that from her. She's always showed me how to cook and stuff, and I said, well, not everybody's got a mama like that, so I'll show some people how to cook some stuff that we whip up. So that's just
Yeah.
kind of why I'm doing that, and you can. A lot of times, people just fry turkey. They just don't realize the possibilities of how to cook turkey and stuff like that. So I just started doing that. I got tired of eating turkey the same way every time, and just wanted to show some people some different ways to cook them.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. And I didn't know that neither, that you could do it in all of them different kind of ways. So
Yeah,
if anybody's watching, go over to his page and go back on some of his old videos and watch some of them cooking videos. He has some. I know they
yeah.
look good. So
I would say probably the bang bangs, probably my favorite way to cook them. Like that's not like traditional, just frying them.
yeah,
You're just putting that sauce on them. That's the only thing different. But that's pretty dang good. And I got that idea from Malcolm Reed. If you ever heard of him, he's got his own seasoning line and stuff. He's a Mississippi guy. He throws down his How to Barbecue Right. Check him out. He's got a lot of good recipes too.
okay. Um, so have you ever? I know this is kind of changing the topic, going to fishing, but I was just curious. You being in Mississippi, and I don't know where at a roundabout or whatever, and that's none of my business. I was just asking, like, have you ever gotten to fish the Mississippi River by chance?
I haven't fished the Mississippi River. You know, there's the Pearl River pretty close. You know, catch some catfish and stuff like that out there. Kind of same thing you do in the Mississippi, but I don't know. That river kind of scares me, so I ain't never been on it. All hear all kinds of stuff about barges and people getting small, like waves and stuff. But I live a pretty good ways from the Mississippi River, so I
Okay.
haven't really been out there on it. I'll go inshore fishing, like on the coast. I'm probably an hour from the coast, and we'll go fishing. I got a good buddy. He's a man. He can tear them speckled trout up and redfish up. I'll go with him. We'll go fishing, have a good time down there.
There you go. I got you. I just wanted to ask, since you was in Mississippi, how's the hunting and fishing in Mississippi as a whole?
It's pretty good. I mean, like I'm pretty far south. I'm in the coast area.
Uh-huh.
So our deer they're not super huge. You know, it's a lot of pines, so it's not a lot of, you're not hunting a lot of ag fields and stuff like that. But the hunting's pretty good. Turkey hunting, we seem like we had some pretty good hatches the last 2 years. This year, I don't know how the hatch is going to be with it being so wet, a wet spring, and hopefully everything goes good. I've seen a few poults on camera, but I ain't seen the hens in a while. Hopefully they just moved off and the poults are still okay. But
Yeah.
the hunt's pretty good. But if you want to kill like some better, I don't know, go hunt some better habitat, I would say, because everything's kind of so thick down here. A lot of people from here go, to the Delta or something like that, the Mississippi Delta, to get on some better quality deer and habitat, stuff like that.
I got you.
Yeah,
Do you
there's opportunity out here for sure.
Do you like to duck hunt by chance?
Yeah, I used to duck hunt all the time. I got to the point, I had to pick and choose what I was gonna do. Especially public land duck hunting, it kind of got so crazy there for a while. It's like I got tired of sleeping in the line at the boats and stuff like that, and racing to the holes and all that junk. I don't know. I guess I just got soft in my old age. I don't know.
No, I understand. It's a lot. It can be a lot. A lot of people trying to do it at the same time.
Yeah. But I still go get on a few wood duck shoots here and there. But if the ducks are down, I'll go duck hunting. It's just one of them things.
Yeah.
It also sucks. You sit in line for all that time, and it's 80 degrees, and there ain't no ducks hardly working, and you know how it is.
Oh yeah.
You're here one day, gone the next. But yeah, if the ducks are down, I'll go duck hunting.
I got you.
I usually find my ducks when I'm deer hunting, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. Have you ever been outside of Mississippi to hunt or fishing?
Yeah, so turkey hunting, I've been out of state turkey hunting. Been to Alabama, hunted Louisiana for like a day just to go. It was the last day of the season. I wasn't expecting much. I actually got on a turkey. Well, he gobbled one time and I bumped him, but that's another story. But yeah, I've been to out Midwest, been to Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska. Been to Kentucky, turkey hunting. It's yeah, I always try to go to a different state every spring, or a couple of different states every spring, and just sightsee and hunt some different turkeys.
There you go. And I'm sure it's different every state too that you go to, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely different. I tell you what, man, in Kentucky they got some ticks over there. If you're Kentucky, you better spray down.
Really?
Yeah, and the locals over there hunt a lot harder than I thought they would. Man, them Kentucky boys, they don't play. They'll get after them birds.
How about that? I'm friends with a couple of people from Kentucky. If they're watching, I'm sure they'll probably chime in, or if they don't see it right now later on, they will. But
Yeah.
So
I met a guy. He does podcasts, or he's starting to do some podcasts. I met him on some public land in Kentucky. That's how I got to know him. And this was before I was doing any social media stuff. We kind of kept in touch, and that was pretty funny. I don't know. It's a small world. It really is. The older I get, the more, and more I kind of grow in the social media game and stuff, it really is a small, small world.
That's true. That's very true. What's going on, Isaac? Somebody said, "What's up to us?"
What's
So,
up, Isaac? There's a turkey killer right there now.
is he? Uh-oh. They're hiding
Yeah.
turkeys.
Yeah, check him out if you don't know Isaac. He's a pretty good guy.
I'll send him a friend request when we get done. Heck yeah, that's cool. How's life since becoming a dad, man?
Oh, it's great. It's great. You know, a little bit more tired, but man, you know, you hear it all your life. People talking about once you holding your kid or son, how like you just get that feeling and it's life changing. You hear it all your life, and I can attest. Yeah, there ain't nothing like it.
That's so true. Yep.
Yeah.
And you hear people tell you, just like you said, the whole time you're growing up, yeah, there's nothing like it. Your life's gonna change and all that stuff. And you know, to an extent, it goes through one ear and out the other. But then it happens, and then it's like, whoa, wow, they were right.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely, you know, it's just one of the things you have to do to experience it, you know.
For
Can't put it
sure.
in words, really.
That's right. Yeah, it's nothing like it, man. Do you? I bet you got some big plans.
Yeah, we're already picking him out a 300 mag, you know, getting him ready for youth season coming up, you
That's
know.
what I'm talking about. Oh yeah.
Nah, you'll see people like that. My youngin got his first turkey, and he'll be like 2 years old, and he's got a
Dude, I know.
12 laying beside him with a long beard. Like, yeah, okay, we know what happened.
Yep, I see that all the time. I see that, and what's funny is you'll see in the comments that people will be saying that too. Like, come on, man, youth seasons. You're taking advantage of youth season. Like,
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But yeah, it's fun. I'm hoping hopefully he'll take to it like I do, but not. Oh well, I mean, everybody's a little different, but I got a feeling he'll be a hunter. So
100%. And then just think about it this way, True. You know, once he gets old enough to walk around good and talking good and all that kind of stuff, um, heck, he can get some of them skits with you and make some really funny skits. You know?
oh yeah. That's in the mind. It's funny. Right now I'll make an owl hoot noise, and he'll kind of make a face like he'll kind of pucker his lips up like he's trying to hoot too. I don't know if he's trying to or what, but it's weird. We'll say make your owl face, and he'll kind of, and it kind of just looks like he's hooting. It's pretty funny.
Now, so can you make turkey calls and all these other sounds just with your mouth?
Yeah, I can hoot pretty good.
That's so
Uh,
cool.
yeah, I don't know. I can yelp a little bit. That's kind of like a Jake talking there at the end, but yeah, I can. I can do really good the buck grunt. That's
What, what the? Wow, that is freaking impressive.
yeah.
That's really cool.
When I was in middle school, man, I drove my teachers crazy because I was always just making noises and stuff like that.
I
Especially
was
turkey noises.
I was driving them crazy because I was drawing pictures of animals and deer and all that stuff. But that's really cool. I would
Yeah.
say every single one of those calls just then sounded pretty freaking close to how they actually sound is.
Yeah, it's like if I'm deer hunting, I don't bring a grunt call with me. I probably should because a deer's you're kind of working a deer or something like that, and you're trying to grunt natural voice. It starts getting really squeaky, heart's beating and your throat's tightening up, and you're kind of
Yeah.
because it's like a rattle in the back of your throat. I don't really know how to explain how I do it, but just
Yeah.
it
That's
works
still
too.
so,
It
that's
works,
still so good
but
though.
I've had some run away from it, so I don't know. It works
Yeah.
60% of the time, 100% of the time, huh? something like that.
I see why. I thought I heard you talking about it or saying something. That's why I brought it up, because I do remember I was watching a video a while back of Hannah Barron outdoors, and she was doing like some calls with her mouth, and I was like, holy crap, that sounds just like that, whatever animal she was doing. And that's another reason why I was asking. That's just crazy people can do, make all these sounds sound so real.
Yeah, she I seen her do a buck grunt. It's a pretty good one too.
Yeah,
I could do
really cool.
like crow calls. Like I don't really carry a crow call with me in the woods. If I hear a turkey gobbling at crow, I don't want to yelp at him or let him know where I'm at. I'll just stuff like that. And also, I'll call some crows up too. You know, for me and somebody that crow hunting, we'll use that too.
That was so cool. That sounded just like a crow too. Yeah, you don't need no call. I don't even know why you take calls.
I know. Just man, that turkey call is get a little bit more volume out there to them.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. Well, man, I guess we can wrap it up. I don't want to keep you too long. I know it's getting kind of late. I really enjoyed you coming on. I'm glad everybody got to hear from you. And for everybody watching, go follow through at Marshall's page. You have literally the best little hunting skits and fishing skits, I might add. And I seen a fishing one that I thought was hilarious a while back. I think it was casting in somebody. I can't remember what it was about, but it was really funny.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I did one where somebody got shot at. You know,
trespass. Oh yeah.
They said, a guy said, yeah, we can go fish this pond. And it turns out he didn't ask permission. The landlord came and was shooting at him. I do all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, man, I've enjoyed talking with you. It's been good.
We call those tennis shoe ponds. You better have tennis shoes on the run.
That's right. Pond. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, man, I enjoyed having you, brother, and I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully maybe we can talk again in the future. And you got any shout outs you want to give anybody real quick?
I guess shout out to my dad, you know, for giving me the love of the outdoors and the good Lord. So, yeah.
Awesome. And shout out to your wife for for the video. That's really cool. That, you know, y'all seem really close, and that's very good that y'all are tight knit like that, helping each other out, support system, because you definitely need a good support system, because, you know, your time is valuable, and you got people tugging at you over here, over there, and you got all kinds of things going on. So that's a big thing.
She's a great mama to my son too. So
there you go. There you go. Well, all right, brother. Well, it was good talking to you, man. And I'll shoot me a message when you get a chance about this guy, about the turkey stuff we were talking about earlier, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
All right, brother. Well, it's good talking to you, and I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, man. Good seeing you. I'll holler at you.
You too, bro. All right. Bye-bye. All right, that's going to wrap it up for today. I appreciate everybody that watched, and next week hope to have another really great guest. And if you want to help me and support me and help me out in my future endeavors, go and subscribe to my page. I'd really appreciate it. And everybody, take care. Thank you.